This is the May 16, 2014 reading of Blossom Goodchild's channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello. Long time no speaky. I've missed these sessions. So, let's get going straight away with the question. Our Croatian translator sent me in a rather intriguing photo that he had taken. When he snapped it, he was merely taking a photo of the evening bustle in the street. To his surprise, something appeared in the actual photo, and I was wondering if you could tell us what it is.
Greetings to you, our friend and compadre. We've been with you throughout. Therefore, your energy to us cannot be missed. Yet, indeed, it is splendid to converse once again with you in this fashion. Regarding the photograph you speak of, we would consider this to be the tail end of one of our vessels. Cloaking was the order of the day, and yet, due to atmospherics and weather conditions, this part of it became more visible to the eye.
Yet, not seen when the photo was taken.
This is quite common for unseen elements to be picked up in this way. The human eye does not have the capability sometimes to visualize that which is in front of it. Your thoughts are, human eye or third eye? Is this correct? We would say that they are indeed interconnected, for when the third eye is open, depending on the degree, much may be revealed through the human eye.
What was the vessel doing there? It seemed so close.
Dearest one, do we not say to you how very close we are? This particular sighting was very much on an observance.
We can't find the word, can we? It's on the tip of my fingers and on the tip of my thought pattern from you. That's funny. Let's try again.
This sighting was an observing, shall we say, mission.
Let's. Observing what exactly?
The protocol of how one goes about one's business.
How does that interest you? It looks like an ordinary evening in any town or city.
And yet we are able to observe so much, as we have spoken of before. We sense, pick up, on energy.
Yes, I get that. But how does that transfer into a database? And why?
Because it is essential for us to denote the level of energy in any one given place upon your planet. This is of much importance.
So, basically you're saying that the energy of Croatia, for instance, may be very different from that of, say, England. Well, it's sort of common sense, really.
We understand your understanding of the energy in different countries, very much depending on how that country is governed and its rules, etc. Yet we're not only picking up on the energy of the people in residence, we're gauging the level of that which resides deep inside the earth.
People inside the earth or the actual earth itself?
Both.
Do you have more contact with those below ground? I believe they are more evolved and therefore would be more aware of your visit.
Indeed. And yet, as we do not need to be close at hand in order to be in contact with them, many that reside at this time underground are doing so temporarily. Many of these souls are indeed being of service and assisting in all the works that take place within the inner depths of your planet. These works are involved greatly with assisting those above move into their rightful place. There's much time spent in meditation, sending light where needed to different parts of your planet. Surges of energy from them have much benefit in the healing of your Mother Earth.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to say about the photo?
Only that it is a fine example of truth.
Indeed. Mind you, it did seem very large. Is that necessary for an observation mission?
No. Yet, seeing as they were passing that way, a little. Dearest friends, Our vehicle can be where we wish them in a blink of an eye, no matter what size. This one that is protruding its tail is far from large in terms of our traveling ports.
I'm struggling with the word ports, yet that has reminded me of the other photo the gentleman sent, which, to be honest, I didn't take nearly as much notice of. I've just opened it now and will post it below.
We're happy you picked up on this, for indeed this second capture of what is can be clearly seen, if one cares to look into, as that which we would call a porthole.
Surely, oh intelligent ones, you mean portal.
We mean as we said, with all respect, yet it is one and the same. Let us explain. When a ship in your world sails into land, it is known as coming into port. Pretty much the same for us. The difference being that in order to get to our destination in that blink of an eye, we travel through a hole to arrive at the next port that we're tuned into. Therefore, porthole. This avenue of transfer does not remain in that particular place permanently. We are aware of your thoughts. It is created at the time, a hole for the convenience of the whole.
How amazing. We are so far behind in our technology.
Not really. It is all there. It is awaiting the time when it is allowed for it to be. With respect, there are many on your planet that are not grown up enough to use such technology. We mean this in the sense of giving a toddler a chainsaw. Much damage would occur, put in the wrong hands.
Yes, I get that.
We would say that the more enlightened the being is, the more likely one is to be able to tune into the wonders of travel, etc.
You mean we earn it?
That would sound incorrect, yet, in a sense, yes. All things that you are, all things that come to you, depend very much on how you choose to be. It's as simple as that. Many moan and groan that they do not have this, and they do not have that. Attitude towards all that is. That is how all things come to you, by your attitude toward everything. It's as simple as that. The more you give love, the more you receive it. It is universal law. Yet, you are love. Although it is up to you to allow your being to feel it. How much love you choose to feel depends on how much love you choose to give. It spins around on the same circle. Dearest ones, know love in all its glorious aspects. Then, and only then, shall you know yourself.
Again, thank you. Moving on, whilst I have you here and have the time, a friend of mine is rather disgruntled, as are many, with the channeling information brought through from yourselves and many, from the point of view of lack of continuity. No need to go into detail, as it speaks for itself. Over to you.
It would depend on the perspective of each soul. There are some who read information that they know to be of truth, and are content to continue on living in that knowing, that at the given time, all that has been spoken of shall come about. There are others that await almost within the next breath for these things to take place. And this is not a healthy way to breathe.
Yet, sometimes we can get maybe 5 channelings in a row about the event coming soon, and then nothing. Nada, for months. Up and down on the roller coaster we go. Do you see that from our point of view?
We are doing so more and more. Yet from our position, it is not the same. For as we have stated before, there is no time where we are. Just energy of a situation. There is more of a buildup of energy regarding this event than when we last spoke of it. So therefore we could say it is getting closer and closer, because it is. We are not in a position to say the exact date, for we cannot tell. It depends on the energy that we study so deeply, reaching a percentage. And then we would be ready for the off. When we encourage you with such words, you, are assisting the uplifting of that very energy level, for hopes and frequencies are high.
Yet, does it serve a purpose? For that same energy tends to drop for many when disappointment sets in due to nothing happening. Ever. Then, one's faith in it all hits rock bottom.
Yet it doesn't.
Try being a human.
That is not for us to do. It is not in our contract. Please remember with all respect that which we have stated many times. You chose to be here. You asked to be here, knowing full well what that entailed. You have just forgotten what it entailed.
Job. Otherwise, this would be a pretty empty planet.
On the other hand, on the brighter side, the sunny side, you have not forgotten how to connect up with home. You just think you have. And when home feels so far away, you say you can't meditate, or you're not very good at it, and make all kinds of excuses not to be there. It is as simple as this. When you take a journey to a different place in your world, you have within inside you memories of home. What your bedroom is like, your garden, your comfy sofa, etc. All things that bring you peace and comfort. All you have to do is feel them inside your heart. It is the same with your true home. All you have to do is feel love as you breathe deeply and think of nothing else other than that breath. Then home will be with you. You will be home, for home is where the heart is. This is a truth, and when you understand this fully, it shall make such a difference in your entire existence. We love you.
We love you. Thank you. It's been fun. Maybe I can catch you once more before I travel again. Not looking too promising though, so I'll just say I'll catch you when I next catch you. Love and thanks.